So this morning was a early morning wake up from Carlisle, and then about 8:30 sat on the road. Bosch M74.
Lots of motorways.
Yeah, lots of motorways. It's the only thing going to Scotland from like the north of England or central England or anything like that. You got to get through an awful lot of, I hate to say it, but less than interesting Scotland to get to. Very interesting Scotland.
Yeah. Although saying that, it got interesting very quickly.
So a couple of years ago, 2016 it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
In our previous motorhome, we did kind of like this trip, and the weather was so bad, that's why we're coming back and doing this trip again. Slightly different kind of like areas, but roughly the same sort of Isle of Skye, Highlands, all that kind of stuff. We're just not going right to the top, which is what we did last time, didn't we? Went to John O'Groats
and we went by Dunnet Bay, and Dunnet Bay was beautiful.
Dunnet Bay was nice,
that
and the weather was alright.
One sunny day we had, yeah.
Nice little caravan club campsite there. Apart from that kind of like one campsite, the rest of Scotland trip was a washout, literally. So we come back this time in the new motorhome, same sort of trip, and came up through Glencoe. Backing up all your stuff from all your different devices, making sure it's all good. Speaking of backing up, check out xlcloud.uk. Use the gadget John as the code I'll check out, 20% off. And that was absolutely stunning, wasn't it?
Oh, it was gorgeous.
Alpine-y kind of snow-capped sort of mountains. And
the funny thing with John though is that he has so many different gadgets that he wants to take photographs with and is driving the van. Yeah. So he's literally a little remote control. Press that, take that, take that, take that.
Garmin have provided a few bits of tech like the sat-nav,
yep,
and a reverse camera, wireless connection between the two. Obviously check out my other videos, my normal tech review videos, for the review of the Garmin stuff. So like where we are at the moment, which is, I don't know how to say it,
Bailach and Bar, is it? Bailach and Bar viewpoint, something like that.
So we decided we weren't going to stop at our original plan, which was the
Glenfinnan Viaduct.
Glenfinnan. I keep saying Glenfiddich.
It's not whiskey.
It's not whiskey, is it? No. It's the Harry Potter viaduct train. And yeah, I don't know if it was just the weather that was wrong. It just didn't look as amazing.
It looked that big. It looked like the teeniest, tiniest railway bridge on a set of something. Like, come and have a look at this fake bridge that we made.
Even though you're right there in front of it, and you say, go and walk to the viewing point. So you walk to the viewing point and you're like, yeah, it's the same. I could see it from down there, now I can see it from up here.
And it doesn't look any different.
So that was the plan, you see, is watch all that train go by, choo-choo, and all that kind of stuff.
Really?
The old puffer train.
Choo-choo.
Yeah. Choo-choo, honk, honk. Whatever it does on Harry Potter anyway. And stay there the night and then come up here. So we're kind of like ahead of ourselves by one night now.
But that would have been an epic day. That would have been 7 hours of driving. So by doing this now, which is beautiful and it's worth it, and we'll stay in here overnight.
Well worth it. Epic, but quite scary. It might be worth. I'll show you, because I used the 360 camera to capture the very, very tight and narrow hairpin bends, and because I used the 360 camera, I can obviously show you our faces inside as well. And
well, I was going to say there might be a little bit of a disclaimer saying it may be slightly frowned upon by the police.
Yes,
that I had a 25-kilo Springer Spaniel sat on my knee because he didn't like all the twists and turns. Yeah, he was really freaked out. So
well worth it though. Got to the top. We all had a walk around and everything.
Hey, but I didn't have to take any photos when he was on my knee because I couldn't reach any of the tech. It was fantastic.
So there you go.
Lovely.
Epic!
I can't move now.
It's cold.
No, it's tied me up.
Bye.
Bye. That's what you get for not concentrating. Hey, buddy.
Although at one point there was something came up on the Garmin that showed like all the zigzags of the road. So I took a screenshot of that, and then I was told, "Keep your eyes on the road, John."
Oh, honestly, the road's like that wide.
So tomorrow, actually off to Skye, and we're just trying to work out one of two campsites, caravan and camping club one. Or then there's another one at Kiln Rock or something, something.
But there's also that little one, I don't know how to pronounce it, is it Uig? And they've got something that's on the Camper Stops app that shows it's got all sorts of facilities and things. We would quite happily wild camp our way through this thing, but there is a toilet that needs emptying.
Because we're both knackered, so it'd be nice to have a bit of an easier day around Skye tomorrow.
Yeah, and you know the wild camping ways of arrive late and leave early, so it'd be nice to be able to get somewhere. Yeah, this is our second night. We've not even gone to sleep on our second night and we're complaining already about it all.
It's a tiring day.
Although saying that, last night we stayed at the Metal Bridge Inn. It's a Britstop's place in Carlisle. It looked like a lovely pub. Unfortunately it was closed by the time we got there, but I'd phoned up earlier and they took my name and said there's no problem at all with us staying there. There was two others there.
So, yeah, see what happens tomorrow.
Yeah, it's good fun.
Catch up tomorrow.
See you later.
So here's the reality of carrying around a drone. A GoPro Fusion, a GoPro Hero 5, 2 iPhones, Sony RX100. I think that was it. I think that's pretty much all we filmed on today. So yeah, the reality is you park up, you set your laptop up, and then you back up all your stuff. Check what you did during the day, you know, make sure your pictures are alright and stuff like that. Make sure the audio comes out alright in the video and stuff like that. But yeah, backing up all your stuff from all your different devices, making sure it's all good. Speaking of backing up, check out xlcloud.uk. Use the Gadget John as the code on checkout and get 20% off. you.